Welcome everybody to Looney's Garage. Um, we are not going to be working on that engine today. I went dangerous thing. Went over to the auction and picked up this little beauty. uh, it's what do they call it? A Salem Flamo. Oh, I just got that right now. Uh, to me, it looks like a Pinto, and they were notorious for bursting into flames when they got rear-ended. Thus, the Salem Flamo. Cute little car. I had actually the Mercury version, the Mercury Bobcat version of one of these. Interesting. Straight six in it. Not something that they would have had. Four-cylinder. They did. Some of them. Mine had a V6 in it. Four-cylinder, definitely most of them did. But anyways, kind of a neat little car. We're going to move it over to the car wash, give it a little bath. And we're going to fix this up, soup it up, and I figured out how to sell the cars. It has most of the parts. It's missing a hatch and a door, obviously. Let's clean up the interior. I don't know if it actually... it looks cleaner. Yeah, so... let's get to it. And then... I haven't forgot about the Mustang. That's kind of like one of those side projects you come back to. It's something where we're really building it to... maximum kind of thing we can do with that. Let's get the welder on here and just fix up the body in general. Wish it was that easy. So it kind of like restores it to original. I kind of like that color though. Anyways, let's move that back into its little spot there. Let's take the parts off because I'm pretty sure we can fix them. They don't look too banged up. The headlights you can't fix, oddly enough. No rear bumper. Taillights are just, well, at least it has taillights. Interior actually looks decent on it. I'm probably going to leave it. Battery. We can throw that on the battery charger, get it topped up. I have been playing around with this a fair bit off camera. So that's kind of why I'm a little bit seem a little bit more adept to working this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna fix this stuff up. Ooh, that was close. Kind of an interesting way they have the repairing set up. Not the most realistic, obviously, but it is what it is. There we go. Looking better already. Hey. Did not... Oh, we're going to need a front bumper. Okay. The window... It's not bad. Mirror. Good. So trunk, rear bumper. So let's get into our shopping list and clear it. It does have a very nice. This game has a really nice way of. You just press down the D button and it'll mark. We don't. So it'll mark a part, and then you can go look for it after. We're going to need a headlight. And it's not letting me... oh, do we not have... there's no windshield. Okay. All right, let's... body workstation. There we go. All right, trunk. The Flamo trunk. And it looks like a Ford symbol, so it's the Ford Pinto. Most assuredly. Rear bumper. No. Front left door. There we go. Front. Okay, bumpers must be... I wonder if it's because it's... Windshield's good. Let's go into body tuning shop. Maybe it's there. Yeah, I bet you it's the tuned. Yeah. Bumper B. The sport model, shall we say? Yeah. We got the rest of the stuff. There we go. There we go. There we go. Of course, we won't have a side mirror. Yeah, okay. And the window, of course. Or the trunk. Yeah, that's expected. And, oh, South Carolina. Interesting. Okay, let's mark the... Oh, wait a minute. We did buy a windshield. There it is. Not the left door window or the trunk window. So... Oh, no. Body work. The Flamo. Trunk window. And left door window. There. Sue. Oh. Plate. Let's get a license plate for it. There it is. $100. Wow. There we go. All right. Well, that's the our headlight. There we go. All right. Let's get this up on the let's get this up on the awesome. Let's start tearing this engine apart. Then we're going to I maxed out my my unscrew speed. So things happen a little bit quicker now. Just these things are individually wrapped. And then we're going to see if we can soup this thing up a little bit and take it out on the track. Be kind of a little bit of a practice thing, actually, for to get ready for the Mustang. I think I'm going to want to upgrade the suspension and the brakes and then the tires. And get some nice wide tires for it. And then play around with that a little bit. Because I noticed I did another one off camera, and the engine was all like souped up, but the tires were just standard, worn out kind of basic tires, and it was like all over the place. It's funny that I mean, well, not funny. It's interesting that they do have a kind of a racing track that you can try it out. Of course, there's no other cars or anything to race against, so it's kind of like half done. You can't. I mean, you take it out of the track and you do your time lap, but that's about it. There's no other cars to race against, unless I just haven't found it. Because it just took me this long to figure out how to sell a car that I bought. So I don't think you can race any other cars. Interesting thing on this, it's an inline 6 with 3 carburetors. That's 3 carbs. Oh, and so the tuning, you can go to the dyno and then tune it, but apparently, from what I can see, you have to have a custom gearbox, which seemed a little bit strange. But we'll try that. We'll install a custom tunable gearbox, and we're going to try it on the dyno. Dynamite. Let's get this chain off. And most of these parts are looking pretty... It's not like we picked up a car from the junkyard. This is an auction, so it's not pristine condition. It was the salvage auction, but not definitely not junkyard. So it was kind of in rough shape, though, as you could see. But she cleaned up pretty nicely. And most of these parts should be repairable, I would imagine. And the ones that aren't, maybe we'll run some upgraded ones. Okay, we gotta get these sparkers out. And there's all sorts of crazy upgraded stuff, and we're gonna save the maxed out upgraded stuff for the Mustang. But we can still put. See, there's the upgrade, and then you use the scrap parts to upgrade the upgraded parts. So there's a bit of progression to it, I guess you could say. Okay, what else we got? Let's get this. I've drained them all already. Oh, I don't think I've drained the. Yes, I did drain the brake servo. So this is an older car. Of course, it doesn't have ABS. It does not have an OBD. I scanned it. I did scan it, and I can take that off from up here. There we go. Let's get back over. Let's get back over here. There we go. Most of the nuts are easily removed. I don't really feel like taking the fuse box out. All those little itty bitty fuses. Okay, let's get her up in the air here, quick, like a bunny. Oh, I better. It's gonna say, "Oop, you spilled oil on the ground. It's gonna cost you $100." All right, let's get this oil pan off. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad in there. Let's get this exhaust off. Yeah, let's, oh, we gotta do the drive shaft. So much nicer when the screws come out so nice and quick. Oh. There we go. Get the filter off. There we go. Oh, I did find out something else though too. You can paint each individual part a custom color at the paint shop. So, yeah, like the brake calipers and the mirror. Well, I don't know if the mirrors you could, but like the air cleaner box, you can custom paint that color. I think we're gonna try that. Let's get this one off. And the shock, it's like it's don't know what color I want to do yet, but let's get that hub out of there. Get this stuff off. Yeah, there's some chameleon colors available. There's actually quite a wide color palette. It's all stuff that you have to open up or buy. If on any one of these toolboxes, well, except for that one, weirdly enough. So purchasing, it's all the color palette, adds color, custom color, and the like. Let's get this part off here. We'll get the front suspension off, and then we'll go over to the repair bench and see which ones we can fix. Let's get that out of there. If you notice the top left corner, it tells you the wear percentage. So if we take off this front axle knuckle cover, if you look in the top left corner, once I take it off, it will tell you the condition, 60%. That's kind of handy sometimes. Most of this stuff is, that one's a little bit, that's below 50%. Still repairable, I do believe. What am I missing here? Well, let's back it up. Sometimes you get in so close it won't let you. There's no, at least not from where I could find like a back off button. Back off, get your own sandwich. Old Subway commercial. All right. We're just stripping this thing right down to its bare bones. As far as I can tell, the bushings are not rebuildable or repairable. But they're not overly expensive. All right, well that's our. I don't think the mufflers are repairable either, exhaust, but we'll take it off anyways. Maybe it'll let us paint it. Oh, gotta take the fuel pump out first. All right. Let's see what it'll give us for, the clips. Yes. The little clips that hold the air filter box top on. It's very important to have those top-notch shape. Don't want your air filter cover getting loose now. And, oh, it's going to let us fix this cross member. That's good. And even the fuel pump. Awesome. There we go. All right, back to the car. Okay, let's finish taking apart this back end of this thing. This stuff isn't too bad a condition, actually. Should be able to make quick work of it. Now you still see the. I did a couple of years ago. I seen a Pinto wagon actually. That was kind of done up. It was kind of the popular thing to do. I mean, after they became old, was to take the wagons seemed to be a little bit more popular. I guess because they had a little bit more weight on the back end. I'm going to guess because the kind of popular thing to do with them was to drop a little small block 302 in them, and boy, yeah, you could get those things going pretty good, but be a little bit heavy on the nose, as one would imagine. So having a little extra weight on the back with with the station wagon bit probably would help somewhat. Never had one. Well, I never had one that had a 302 in it. I did have one that had the little V6. Actually went pretty good. She'd spin the tires pretty good. Of course, by the time I got it, it was pretty worn out. Yeah, we'll just finish taking off these springs back here. And the rubber bushing. And there we go. And there it is, empty. Just the block, and well, I guess we could finish this. Oops, let's get in there and get these caps off. Ooh. Well, that's not a good sign. Having a rusty bolt inside a crank case, being soaked with oil all the time. Block looks like it could use a little freshening up. It must be a random thing to have for the bolts that are seized. It's for what it is. This game is and it's pretty basic, I guess you could say, but it still has a fair bit of detail for a game. I mean, to try and tackle or to create a game that you're taking engines apart and suspension and working on cars, it's actually pretty. I mean, for what pretty accurate for what it is what I'm trying to say. I mean, obviously, there's lots of bits that it doesn't have because the car has thousands and thousands of parts on it, but it has the basic. And I gotta take it out from underneath. No, yes, I know. Up. And it's got some good, features. Really, it does. The paint shop's in it. Have we went to the paint shop? I'm sure we've been in there with you all. Let's go tune up these parts here to see if there's anything. And we're not going to do gearbox because we're going to get... Oh yeah, see the block is... We can freshen up that block and the crank. It's nice when you're starting with something that isn't out of a junkyard, because most of these parts you can freshen up then. And then we're going to go to the paint shop. Okay, all the parts are fixed. Let's go take a run through the rest of the... So here's our scrap yard, or scrapping area. We've seen that. The test path facility. You take the car. The car comes in here, and you activate the thing, and it goes through your. Instead of driving it through the test course, you have a wheel alignment machine, and a headlamp alignment machine in here. It's kind of neat. It's got some stuff, a little water. Here's the paint shop. Now I must say, it's a bit small, but this is totally. I've seen paint shops this big before too, and so we got the air compressor here. We got some chemicals, the mixing bench, the scale. You always need a scale, a computer for formulas. I don't know why it has mechanical stuff posted on this, but there's a breathing respirator. This is of course what I did for 30 years is paint cars. Mixing machine. This is a little bit odd. They're all gallons. Usually they have quarts, at least the top three rows. But anywho, mixing cups, a sander. Anyways, off to the paint room, or the paint booth. It'd be a downdraft, so the air comes through the roof and comes and flows over the car and down through the floor and out and outside. Masking paper, a place to hang parts if you're painting parts, something to put something else, a little stand, a little bench in there with probably some cleaning solvents and or what so have you. And typically you wouldn't have this stuff in the booth all the time. It collects dust, and anyways, this is not. Yeah, that's not right. But anyways, air filtration system for your spray gun. Anyways, what I wanted to show you in here was we can paint all these different parts. And everything. We could paint every single one of these parts we have in our inventory block. So here we go. Here we are. Current color, no. Factory color, it's gray. It's factory color, no. So we have a... that looks pretty good, actually. Several different colors. You can pick gloss. I don't know what it means by solid, but metallic. Oh, okay, solid means non-metallic. Pearl matte, which gives it a... Let's pick a bright color to choose. Chrome is interesting. Not sure. Chameleon is, matte chameleon. Lots of different choices. Gloss is kind of nice. Don't know what solid looks flat. I think that's what they mean. Metallic, pearl, matte. That is a matte color. Well, anyways, or maybe I should go kind of like purple. Oh, that looks nice. Let's do that. Oops. That in not chrome, not chameleon. Not chameleon, gloss. Metallic, purple, pearl. Doesn't look very glossy though, does it? Well, let's try that. There we go. Now, oh, and you can adjust all those different livery set. Yeah. All right, so what else? Oh, the engine head, of course, we want to paint it. There we go. All right, well, I'm going to continue on here. We'll be back. Okay, well, anyways, we painted up some parts, and then it started getting a little bit, well, tedious. So we're going to put the parts on that we've painted anyways, or try to get some of the parts. What else did I guess I can't put, I guess, can we put, I guess we'll have to put, no sense in painting the crankshaft, because, well, you'll never see it. Oh, dear. Okay, there we go. Let's get right in there. Nope. Oh, yes, now, okay. Can get the, I'll have to put the pistons in, of course. No reason to paint the pistons either. I guess I'll have to paint the car purple, like the, or green. Choices, choices. That's so pretty. Just somewhat delicate. So I'm not sure why inside here is painted purple because it's all going to be covered up, but that's all right. A little bit of a tedious part of the job. All these little camshaft caps. Almost done. And the last one. Spark plugs. Ooh. Do we have any good ones? Yeah, we should buy new spark plugs. A glow plug. Well, I haven't run across any diesels yet, which is odd. You would think we'd have come across a few diesels. But, well, so far I have not. Glow plugs, of course, are used in diesel engines to, well, they're kind of like a spark plug. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who do know what a glow plug is, then you can ignore the next 5 minutes. But at least in some diesel engines, the glow plugs, especially older ones. Oh, I wonder if I can paint that. Oh, I don't need to paint the cam gear because it's covered by the engine head cover for one. Yeah, glow plugs. It's basically a spark plug that, well, gets really hot, and it helps ignite the diesel fuel when you're starting the engine. But then once the engine's running, they turn off. It's just to facilitate the the starting and getting it going. Did I paint the timing cover? No, I did not yet. Don't think I painted the carburetors either. Okay. All right, you know what? I'm going to go and paint some more. Oh, wait a minute. Air intake. We did paint the air intake. There it is. Good enough. Put that old filter back in there. Here, nice shiny purple. Typically, unless you're going to anodize clips, you don't paint them just because anything that's going to flex is going to the paint will crack and peel off of it no matter how well you paint it or what kind of process you use, unless it's anodized. And anodizing is like a chemical coating, not paint. All right, well, oh, I wonder, did I have that mirror? Oh, well, let's get body work. There we go. Let's get that mirror, put it on there just nice. There we go. Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to continue on here, and we'll catch you up. Oh, let's see. Well, maybe we'll finish this project on the next episode. and we'll make a little bit of progress, and we'll catch up with you later. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm Looney Farm Guy, a.k.a. Looney Car Guy. Sorry. Insert evil laugh there. Remember, it's just a game. So have fun. Till next time. Bye for now.